senior White House advisor Ivanka Trump's interview on the latest GOP tax reforms on Fox Friends Thursday included some slip-ups by the first daughter. Speaking about certain aspects of the reform, she said, "I'm really looking forward to doing a lot of traveling in April when people realize the effect that this has both on the process of filling out their taxes. The vast majority will be doing so on a single postcard, but also having experienced the relief that will be starting as early as February." There were two glaring factual errors in this statement, according to a report by PolitiFact, an online fact-checking website. Firstly, Trump said the United States citizens will understand the effects of the new tax reforms in April 2018. The report stated there were no provisions in the tax bill that will take effect by April next year, which will allow the taxpayers to file their choices. The report further informed the provisions of the bill only address the tax year of 2018 and beyond. Hence, in April 2018, the taxpayers will filing their documents for the tax year of 2017 to the Internal Revenue Service (IRS) and that too under the current taxation laws. The report quoted senior research associate at the Urban Institute Brookings Institution Tax Policy Center, Joseph Rosenberger, saying, "Most people will still be filing something that looks familiar to them from past years." Secondly, Trump stated most of the people will be doing taxes on postcard-sized forms. The report said there was no option of postcard filing previously, and there were not provisions in the new tax bill, which leads the creation of one. The report added in November House Republicans came up with an idea that the people can do their taxes by a form, which will be the size of a postcard. President Donald Trump was so delighted with the idea he even kissed a postcard-sized tax return form for the cameras when meeting with the lawmakers at the White House. President Donald Trump kisses a sample of the proposed new tax form as he meets with House Republican leaders and Republican members of the House Ways and Means Committee at the White House in Washington, D.C., November 2, 2017. Photo Nicholas Kamp. Getty Images. The POTUS reportedly said, "It's going to make life very simple." However, the tax bill didn't make any such provisions to put the above plan into effect. Spokesman for the Bipartisan Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget, Patrick Newton, said with regards to the same, "Any possibility of making a postcard tax return option is most likely one of many things the IRS will have to figure out and issue new regulations on." Newton then talked about the fact that there is already an easy method to file for tax returns, and that is the 1040EZ form, which has only one page that need to be filled. While it's not postcard-sized, it's pretty simple, and whatever they end up with in the future will probably look a lot like that currently does, said Newton. Trump's factually incorrect statement was pointed out on Twitter by a blogger named Miranda Yava. To this tweet, Trump replied with a post of her own rectifying her mistake. This was not the first time she was criticized while discussing the new tax reform legislations. In November, Trump was mocked on Twitter for describing food as an investment when discussing how the tax reforms will benefit families that fall under the category middle-income group. In October, Twitter's users voiced their disagreement against Trump, who said during an interview with Sean Hannity on Fox News, "The new tax reforms will help the people of U.S." According to reports, she stated the tax reforms will pivot around three promises which the Trump family made to the people of the country: tax reform, deregulation, and fueling entrepreneurship. However, people on Twitter disagreed with her and stated the tax reforms will only aid the upper strata of the society rather than look after the middle-income groups.